So I agree on your submission on EU Pay Transparency Directive. I think it's really important to keep bringing that up. I completely disagree with everything you say. We've had no gays apply beforehand, and now it's no trans apply. I mean, I think it's disgraceful, to be frank.
We're not saying it's no trans apply. We're saying trans people should have all the rights, the human rights that everybody else has.
And then outline areas where trans people should not have access.
No, trans people, women who are trans identified can still access female spaces. So we're not excluding trans people. We're excluding men from our single sex spaces.
Do you feel that there's no such thing as a trans man or trans woman?
Sorry.
A trans a trans woman is a man who presents and pretends to be a woman. A trans man is a woman who pretends and presents as a man.
Okay.
So trans men who are women biologically are not excluded from.
Trans women are.
Because they're men.
Okay. They're not excluded from their own spaces, from men's spaces.
They're just
not
excluded
from women, from those places where they legitimately can go. They're just, we would ask them to be excluded from women's spaces.
And I just find, the whole history of LGBTQ plus is about inclusion rather than exclusion, and that's my big problem. So, I'll say no more.
Sure, just one word that's been used regularly throughout all of this is the word pretend. The government provides gender recognition certificates. That doesn't say that your gender has changed. The law says your sex has changed. Now, you've highlighted heavily today, this is about sex, male and female. The law says that.
The Gender Recognition Act was created because homosexuals could not marry. So 2 women couldn't marry and 2 men couldn't marry. So the way around that was to create a Gender Recognition Act where a man could change his gender and a legal sex, it's a legal fiction, so that he could marry another man. Now that we have same-sex, you can look it up, you can roll your eyes, but you can look it up.
I'm not rolling my eyes, I'm just incredulous. Sorry.
Yeah, it is incredulous that was made law before same-sex marriage was made law. And now we have same-sex marriage. There's no need for a Gender Recognition Act.
Men could not marry men before the law changed. Likewise, women couldn't marry women before
But they
the law
could
changed.
when they had a gender recognition certificate because, as you say, legally their sex changed.
Yes, but that was not the purpose of having gender recognition
Can I add to
certificates.
that?
Conscious I still have to bring Sinead in, but go ahead. No, go ahead. Make your point quickly. Thank you.
With regard to the Gender Recognition Act and the associated gender recognition certificates, it's important to bear in mind very few trans people have a gender recognition certificate because the subsequent legislation has given them many proper rights. So the gender recognition certificate really is irrelevant. It's not
approximately 5,000 in the United Kingdom. I think just sorry, Sharon, for just to conclude this. I think I find the word, and it's not me, I do, and I believe that many trans people will be traumatised by listening to this today, and they will be offended and traumatised by the use of the word pretend.
Okay, thank you, Sinead, please.
Stuart.